mucho, no solamente porque la estoy viendo con mis ojos, porque Dios me dio la vista, sino mi amiga Gregoria, ella venía con mucha duda, a la hija la traía casi engañada. Yo pensaba que iba a ser un problema, que me iba a llamar loco, chalao, pero ella también ha aceptado al Señor, se han ido muy contentas, totalmente distintas a como han llegado. Me dicen que se llevan lo que vinieron a buscar. O sea, ellas vinieron a buscar paz, y eso es lo que se llevan, paz, la paz de Dios. Luego, el domingo yo salí para que orasen por mí, y bueno, aquí está el resultado. No voy a salir a las calles andando, porque, bueno, mis pies no están preparados para eso, pero de no poder moverme en estos 2 años y pico a moverme por la casa, hay una diferencia muy, muy grande. Yo estoy muy contento. Y bueno, Israel también lo ha flipado en estos días. Él estaba diciendo, incluso salió a que lo hacen por él, decía, me cuesta trabajo respirar. Digo, al médico, dice, primero vamos a ver qué hace papá Dios. Digo, esa es la respuesta correcta.
Entonces, para que la gente sepa, no podía...
No.
¿Qué cambio hay?
En estos 2 años y pico, yo esto que estoy haciendo ahora mismo no podía hacerlo. Ahora mismo me encuentro un poco, el otro día cuando oraron por mí, me sentí mareado, sentí como un golpe seco.
Pero tú notas que hay una estabilidad. ¿Cuál es el cambio que tú ves?
Sí, me puedo mantener de pie, me muevo por la casa, en la calle, no voy a dejar la silla por lo pronto, a lo mejor más adelante, pero me puedo mover. Es una diferencia tremenda a lo que había ahora. Por lo demás...
Juan César va a milagro por Cruzada. De venir a la iglesia pegando gol.
We are continuing on with what he taught us. And so one of the things, I just got back from Almeria, Spain. We have a church there. My father did a miracle healing crusade there for years. And he passed away. I think the last one he did was 2019. Then, of course, because of COVID, they have not held this crusade for all that time. And it's kind of unique. They have not only impacting there, but I think 6 different nations come together, churches come, so it's kind of a mini conference, teach on healing. I had a great time. I start very early in the morning, meeting with the pastors, answering questions. We had morning seminars. During the break, I answered more questions. At breakfast, there was more questions. At lunch, you're sensing a pattern here. At lunch, there was more questions. And so that was great. But just want to show you some videos. We held it this year. They used to hold it in a tent, but where they had it was under construction, hoping they got the sound up here. But this is beautiful theater in downtown Almeria. We had, I think on this service, there were some 500 people in this beautiful old theater. Lots and lots of visitors there. So in it, I'm waiting on the numbers. They would have had probably 150 people saved, I would say, over the 4 services. Then I want to show you, in all the years I've been praying for the sick, I've prayed for many people with strokes. Hold on, wait, don't play them until I tell you to. There you go. So I've prayed for many people with strokes. Honestly, I've never seen but just the tiniest improvement. I want to show you this next video. They had a man that was very severe. They had to carry him on stage. He had one of the brace crutches, and they had to carry him. He could not speak at all. He could barely walk, could not lift his arms. They actually didn't even bring him up to pray. The guys who were screening, they didn't have much confidence that he was going to get healed. I wish I could say a God's man of faith and power felt it. I didn't have a lot of confidence. So we'll see here is actually when I'm praying for him, which is just very quickly here on stage. And this is right at the end of the service. So we just quickly prayed for him. And then we ended the service. I turned it to the pastor. So as the service ended, someone asked me to come pray for them. While I'm praying for these people, I can hear people shouting. And they start cheering. And when I turn around, this man with a stroke is walking. You're going to see it at the point he's walked all across the front. And one of the brothers from England, these were very steep stairs with no handrail. One of the guys from England tells him, go up the stairs. And I was thinking, oh, Jesus. Let's watch the next video. And here he is. Before, they had to carry him up these stairs. And now he walks up by himself in this. Yeah. And then watch him. Alberto tells him, can you raise your arms? Raise your arms. Look at this. He starts raising his arms like this. And now he's walking across the stage here. Absolutely could not do that before. And you see, he keeps putting his hand on his head like, oh my God. Very powerful. Moving his arms, walking. Thank God. Isn't that wonderful? And that is a miracle I have actually never seen myself before. So that was very powerful. He came the next night. I prayed for him the next night. He walked all the way home without his cane. Came back the next night. He could not speak at all. We prayed for him again, and then he was able to repeat and say Jesus when we did the second night. And then they had a follow-up revival. He's been coming every night, walking to the crusade. Isn't that wonderful? Let's give God praise for that. Thank God. Then I was supposed to go my route home. I should have left Monday morning on my way through England, but the Queen died and she did not consult me to see whether it was convenient. And so they had to cancel flights. And so I had Tim Miller. He was there to learn about crusades. And so I told Alberto, I can't be here. I have to go through Germany. I have to leave early. But I said, Tim Miller is my spiritual son. He's got my spirit. Your choice, but if you have him do it, he'll do it just like me. And here's the last night of the crusade. There is Tim Miller, our very own. He did a tremendous job, got great miracles, and a bunch of people saved on the final night. Thank God. Isn't that wonderful to see? We're thanking God. Praise God.